Hello, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and cross watchers. This is your tarot, rune, and oracle reading for the month of May 2024. The rune that came out for you is called Awas, and this came out for Libra as well, only theirs was in reverse and yours is upright, so kind of gonna have a better month than Libra, not gonna lie. This really actually shows life speeding up tremendously for you this month. You may have been resting, relaxing, taking things slow, getting things organized, finishing up projects, and this is actually showing things are gonna start speeding up again a lot. I am seeing travel for you, Capricorn. So a lot of you will be going on some sort of trip, day trips, bigger trips this month, and also planning trips for the future, as I'm seeing very, very strongly for Capricorn, preparing for an upcoming adventure that you may be going on as well. I feel like your bonds with the people around you are quite strong. They're deepening at this time. You seem to be aligned and someone really respects you. The people around you are really respecting you. You're standing out as someone that people want to be around. I feel like you're naturally, as you heal, as you grow, as time goes on, you're just letting more of your personality shine through in your interactions. Whereas in the past, you may have been shy or reserved. You're just allowing yourself to be more open and yourself with people earlier on, which is beautiful. And because of that, there's a lot of people that just want to move forward with you, that want to see you grow, and they want to grow alongside you. So I'm seeing this is gonna be very hard to describe, this like clairvoyant vision I'm getting, but it's like parallel timelines. You're attracting people who are like your soul tribe at this time, people who will grow alongside you, and they could be very close friends, they could be partners, they could even be like customers, an audience, people growing alongside you, your soul tribe. So very beautiful, and they support you, you support them equally. It's a give and take. It's beautiful. There's nothing tricky about it. There's nothing to overthink about it. It's pretty good. I am also seeing really big ideas, really big projects coming through, being released. Some of you guys may be launching something pretty huge this month, or you are working towards launching something pretty huge in the upcoming months. Big projects. I'm seeing a lot of ambition and really making progress on whatever it is that you are working on. All right, lost my cards for a second. You can't see her, but my cat is sitting right here. So she's on the table. We're going to get 3 energy oracle cards to see what energy is in store for you in the month of May 2024. Did I say March earlier? I feel like I've been saying March to some signs. Whoops. Oh well. We mean May. You know what I mean. I think in last week's reading I said May 2025 and someone was like 2025 and I'm like, you know what I meant. You know what I meant. All right. We have the Angel of Strength coming out in reverse. That is very unexpected. Let's see what she has to say. The number 50 may stand out for you. This amazing angel brings the new... Oh, wait, that's upright. We're in reverse. This card reversed indicates that you are not perceiving the truth of your own power. Perhaps you've been seeing yourself as weak or ineffectual. The situation you find yourself in may seem overwhelming, but you absolutely do have the strength to see it through to a successful outcome. You know what I'm seeing here, Capricorn? Sometimes when there's a lot of good, positive things in our life, it can feel very overwhelming. And I am seeing like new friendships or like a change, job, new hobbies, new relationships, things like that, and it can feel overwhelming. Now, some Capricorn folk who may be a little bit more in their shadow period, their healing period, they may get overwhelmed and accidentally like quit certain things or stop doing certain things and self-sabotage. I feel like the majority of you watching, it's like a positive overwhelm. Like some of you are building a beautiful community around you and, just having that obligation to stay connected to so many people may feel overwhelming at times. And the big projects it feels like you have a big personal project that you're working on as well. Some of you are like either like writing a book, creating a course, ready to launch a certain business or a certain aspect of a business. It feels big like that though. And some of you are like finishing up school, graduating. Again, really big ambitions here on top of you building a community around you, networking. And I'm seeing here, Capricorn, some of you feel this personal calling, and this won't apply for every one of you, a personal calling to carry on knowledge, history, or wisdom to future generations. Okay, and this could be in a very specific niche topic, but you felt this calling, and it is 100% from the divine, 100% like from spirit, like a higher calling. And it's not the sole purpose of your life, but it's one of the many purposes of your life. And this purpose is to pass wisdom down to other people or carry on the history of something. Like you may be an expert or one of the many experts in a certain very specific field, and you feel called to either like write a book on the history of this, so that way future generations have this wisdom available, because you can already sense that the history is starting to become obscured and lost, or there just may not be that many resources on the complete history of what you're specifically focused on. This is a really specific message, I'm sorry. If it doesn't resonate, just hang in there. And so some of you more highly evolved Capricornians, and by highly evolved, I don't mean like better than the other Capricorns, but like just further along on your path, Capricorns, are feeling guided to pass wisdom down in some ways, whether that's through a blog, a book, a class, something like that. Really interesting. All right, let's see what else comes out. This could even be just parenting in general, passing your wisdom down to your children, grandparenting as well. We have adjacent possibilities. Okay, so there's gonna be a new possibility that opens up for you in May that you weren't really expecting. Let's read this from the book too while we're at it. I mean, might as well, it's already out. Sometimes the force of habit keeps you stuck and unaware of potentially healthier and happier choices at hand. Yet every moment gives you the option to open a different door and take a different course, whether that's in your thoughts, behaviors, or major life decisions. I want to pause and say I'm picking up a similar message that Libra had, but for you. And this message is that you guys have been really stuck in the same patterns and routines for a little bit. And I'm seeing a complete and utter like change that you're making. Some of you want to move, or we're talking about moving. You may not be moving, but you're acting as if you have just moved into the house you've been living at, or the apartment you've been living at. So you could be completely redecorating, decluttering, things like that, getting new furniture. I don't know. And this is aligned with what's going on in your life energetically and all around you. It's like these new possibilities are coming up. Unlike the indecision card, which indicates confusion and vacillation about what course to take, the adjacent possibilities card is here to tell you that you have many options, and it's time to take a wider look at things. As you consider the many life choices available, you'll feel more and more empowered and motivated to make the decisions that bring happiness, strength, and forward motion. Exactly. There's that message of forward motion and momentum again. In terms of your goals, this card could indicate unknown and previously unconsidered ideas. Perhaps there's a marketing tool you haven't thought of, a connection you haven't tapped, or even an entirely different direction that would be more suited for you. Be conscious, be aware, and be flexible and willing to take new and different action right now. Wow, yeah, Spirit's trying to spice up your life and get you out of your comfort zone. You know, you've been in the same space for too long, and I definitely see that you're changing things up in the way that you can. Even if you can't make a full-fledged move to another country right now, which would be like the biggest change of all, you're changing what you can. And by doing that, you're really in an abundance mindset, because you're like, I'm going to change and spice things up in a way that I can. Even if it is small to some people, it could be very big to me. It could be what I can do right now. You know, you might not be able to move, but you might be able to completely renovate your bathroom. I don't know. You might not be able to up and leave your job right now, but you might be able to start a little side hustle on the side. I don't know. So, very interesting. All right, third and final energy card. This keeps coming out for so many people. We have the first chakra, the root chakra, in reverse. I'm not even joking. This root chakra came out in reverse for so many signs in the month of May. You're the last sign I'm filming, by the way. And this is crazy. I don't know why collectively we're all feeling a little insecure right now. But the message here with the root chakra coming out in reverse with Archangel Michael is to work on your security. You know, first and foremost, you know, don't even focus on relationships that heavily this month. This is focusing on your money, your health, having a roof over your head, and getting things settled down in this new environment that you're making for yourself, you know? So for example, some of you may have major renovations going on in your home, and it's like, man, like the whole theme of like the first half of May is to just settle things in, get things back to a status quo in this new energy, this new territory. Get yourself feeling safe and secure with all the newness going on around you. Also, what I'm seeing here is building security in any new relationships that are in your life, new friendships that are in your life, building that comfortability with them. Okay, so the major theme of this month is building comfortability and safety and security with people. Yeah. And anyone who makes you feel insecure or unsafe or uncertain, you know, never knowing what's going to happen next, never knowing how they're going to react, having to walk on eggshells, you're feeling guided to walk away from those people at this time. And you're being guided to build strength within your new reality. You know, get more comfortable with some of the newer, amazing people in your life. Settle into a new environment. That type of energy is coming out really strong. Feeling confident in yourself in your new projects. First card out is death. Wow. Yeah, like I said, endings. Anything that makes you feel insecure is coming to a close. Anything that can't give you a solid like timeline or a solid understanding of how they're feeling or what the deal is, you're not interested in it anymore. It's like, you know what? I'm moving on, I'm moving up. All right. I have a lot of potential, a lot of different opportunities I can take. You know, I'm no longer focusing on the things. A lot of you, similar to Libra, are letting go of situationships, you know, uncommitted lovers, things like that. Merry weather friends or fair weather friends, what are they called? Fair weather friends who are only there for you when it's convenient for them or when fun times are here and then they disappear during the hardships. We have the Three of Pentacles coming out in reverse. This is what it looks like upright. We see someone working at their craft and it says material work, okay? In reverse, what is this saying? Some of you guys are trying to get your work out there. I'm seeing a theme of like marketing, advertising, getting what you're working on out there a lot better. If you're applying for jobs, this could be like, how can I be seen by the people who are reading these resumes? You know, maybe you call them and introduce yourself. Maybe you send them an email and introduce yourself. You know, things like that, little things like that, networking, asking your friends about jobs and who's hiring, etc. I feel like you're trying to be seen this month. And it feels like in the past, there was like a subconscious part of you that didn't want to be seen. You know, you would go to parties and then you'd like just stay for a little bit, go home and like disappear in your house. You could have been very like, inconsistent with friends. Maybe you were the merry weather friend, the fair weather friend. And you just didn't really want to be seen. You were in this hermit-like period of just going within yourself, which is totally fine, by the way. And now you're like, man, why aren't I being seen? You need to be seen in order to build the security that you're looking for. And so I see a lot of you focusing on things like, how can I get my stuff, myself, my vision out there to more and more people? We have the Nine of Cups, personal happiness, and it says material happiness on this card. So yeah, I think a lot of you are really happy this month, very pleased with what you are doing, pleased with the results that you're creating for yourself, which is awesome. The Nine of Cups also shows some independence, emotional independence, not needing anyone emotionally, which may have, again, been an issue for you in the past. It's like, you know, I'm happy on my own, and that's fine. I'm happy traveling on my own. Speaking of travel, we have the Chariot as your fourth card. And this is incredible because Awaz and the Chariot, to me, they're very, very similar energies because we see two Sphinx pulling this chariot forward, and this kind of reminds me of two horses pulling something forward. And that beautiful momentum. So this is only confirming that there is very quick moving forward momentum and motion taking place for you this month. Some of you guys literally could be buying a car, upgrading your car, having some sort of travel. You know, you could be buying like a public transit pass, airplanes, trains, things like that. You could be using trains, buses to go on day trips with people, which may be something that you don't normally do. Very beautiful. I love this. I love this energy for you. Okay, we have, wow, final two cards out. We have the Wheel of Fortune. beautiful, fortunate change, unexpected, divine intervention here, guys. This is a really positive month for you. I feel that's just, this is going to be really significant. Positive, unexpected change. The wheels are turning. You're moving forward, okay? With or without people, one way or another, you're moving forward. And then your final card out is the Hermit in reverse. And it's so funny because it's coming out right underneath that Nine of Cups. And again, this is that energy of like, okay, you were in your hermit mode for quite a bit. And now it's like you're ready to come out of the shell. You're ready to be seen. So there's this question here of like, how can I be seen by more people? How can I increase my chances of meeting a soulmate, of getting customers, of having people view my application, things like that. How can I increase my chances of being seen, being recognized, having people drawn in towards me and wanting to work with me and say yes to me? That's sort of the question we have here. And Spirit is working largely for you. You'll notice some shifts in your energy naturally, so you don't have to worry if you're like a naturally shy person or introverted person. I feel like there will be some natural shifts and changes that take place this month where you're going to want to put yourself out there. You're going to want to really like talk to people more, and you're just going to feel more friendly. I feel like you are a friendly person, even if you're introverted, even if you're shy. And it could just be that like you only let this energy out to certain people, but you're going to be a lot more talkative this month, putting yourself out there more, advertising, marketing more, whatever it is that you're doing, whatever it is that you're trying to do here. You're coming out of hermit mode, and I feel like there's definitely going to be some new people coming into your life, similar to Libra. If you have any Libra placements, definitely watch that video for May, because very similar reading here. Similar to Libra, I feel like you are releasing anyone who does not appreciate your work, who does not appreciate you as a person, who makes you feel like insecure about yourself or makes you feel like you have to wait around for them. You're completely letting those people go and just focusing on your personal happiness and the people who are here for you in the present moment, the people who make you feel awesome in the present moment. This isn't necessarily a big relationship month, but I feel like beautiful soulmate, soul tribe connections come forward because you are so focused on just moving forward as an individual and loving yourself and being happy with what you have as an individual. And you had to go through this hermit period, this period of being single for some of you, this period of just focusing on you in order to get to this place where your soul tribe is coming in, your soulmate customers, clients, soulmate audience, soulmate friends, soulmate romance, like they're all coming in for you at this time, being drawn into your light. The more you focus on building your own personal sense of security and launching these projects, doing this travel, doing the things that really make your life feel full. Beautiful reading. Definitely watch for your sun, moon, and rising signs and Venus signs to get the fullest overview of this month ahead, because there's certainly more to it than this. Like this video, comment how it resonated down below, and subscribe to the channel if you've not already. If you want a personal reading with me one-on-one, the link to that is always in the description box, spiritpsychic.org. I also offer my intention oils there and spiritual life coaching sessions there, so check it out. Bye-bye.